We should support Malacanang's position and we should support this resolution, Mr. President.
Sir President, to reply to that, number one, Malacanang said na yung statements at stand ng bawat opisyal, lahat tayong question doon. Nagkakaisa tayo lahat. Lahat tayo nagsasabing atin to. Whether we mean atin to in terms of territory or whether we mean sovereign rights. Kung ang sinasabi ng gentleman from Pampanga, wala ang pangalan ni Commodore Trayela dito, so wag natin pag-usapan. Ang problema po, mali ang argument niya kasi walang pangalan ni isa dito sa resolution na to. Di wala tayong pinag-uusapan kahit anong opisyal ng Pilipinas dito. You know, sabi niya,
Members of the House,
Mr. President,
members
I'm
of
not
the
yet
Senate.
finished. Please don't interrupt. Konting decorum lang tayo po. Diba? Kasi maraming gagaya sa atin po dito. Ang nakalagay po dito, members of the Senate and the House and other government officials. Wala pong pangalan ang senador, wala pong pangalan ang congressman, pero meron other government officials. Hindi ba ho other si Commodore Trayela? That's why I was asking, when we talk about official duties and functions, linawin natin. So kung attending forums is part of his duty, I will support that. If his presentation is the Treaty of Paris, the amendments with the United States, the UNCLOS 1, 2, and 3, kung papakita niya yung arbitral award, kung papakita niya kung paano kinakawawa ang ating mga Coast Guard, then let's do it. If we have to inform our people more and be on TV programs, etc. Ang question, a picture paints 1,000 words. So, para mong sinabing wala ka namang tinawag na magnanakaw. Pero yung caricature mo, nagnanakaw siya. Sinabi mo, wala kang tinawag na corrupt. Pero yung picture na nilagay mo doon, corrupt. So, reciprocity is basic sa DFA, sa Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Whatever we say here, the United States is watching, France is watching, Israel is watching, Palestine is watching. So I don't want these countries to do a caricature of President BBM and then sabihin nila, sabi naman nyo sa Senado, okay to eh. Diba? That's why I'm clarifying. Official ba to? Hindi ba napakahirap sabihin ng hindi official yan? Kasi ang kasunod lang simple nun, wag siya mag-uniforme at wag siyang magpapakilala during that event na spokesman siya. Diba? Ngayon, Mr. President, will his presentation be diluted in any manner if he didn't show that caricature? Hindi naman eh. Hindi naman. So, the gentleman keeps asking me about the other members of the House and Senate. Kung wala akong nakikita problema doon or hindi ko pa napag-aaralan yun, that's beside the point. Ang pinag-uusapan natin, what is all over the news na minomonitor ng lahat ng ASEAN countries. Minomonitor ng trade attaches nila. Minomonitor ng labor attaches ng iba't ibang bansa para makita ang Pilipinas ba, ano ba values nito? Marunong ba to sa diplomatic, hindi lang niceties rules to and everything, Mr. President. That's why, kaya humaba yung discussion, simple lang ang tanong ko Official duty ba ng isang general maglabas ng caricature ng Pangulo ng ibang bansa? Kasi obvious ang sagot doon, hindi. Hindi sagot doon na kung ano sabihin ng Malacanang. Maraming sinabi si Duterte na sinabi ng Congress before, mali yun. Di ba? Hindi naman natin sinagot dito sa Senate na basta't sinabi ni Duterte, tama. Basta't sinabi ni Arroyo, tama. Basta't sabihin ni Pinoy, tama. Hindi. Kaya nga may Senado May check and may balance. So pag yung isa sumobra, pag sumobra Supreme Court, may check. Pag sumobra Congress, may check. Pag sumobra ang executive, may check. Second, you have to look at the character, demeanor of not the office of the President, but the President himself. The President himself, hindi niya style to call out employees in public. Hindi niya style yun na ikaw tama, ikaw mali, mali. Di ba? But everyone knows na mali na tirahin mo yung pangulo ng isang bansa with caricatures na naka-uniforme, general ka pa. So, can you imagine, Mr. President? I'll give you an example. Si President Trump at yung North Korean president. Kasagutan sila. They went to name calling. So tinawag ni President Trump na rocket man. Sumagot din si Kim Jong-un, no? Walang problema yun, Mr. President, kasi official yon. Kasi pag ginawa ng Pangulo in international affairs, susunod na yon. So kung may mga opisyal ng gobyerno na sinunod si Trump at tinawag siyang rocket man, which I think the White House spokesperson, I'm not sure the Secretary of State if they followed, but then nung nagkaroon ng meeting sa Singapore at nagkamayan sila at umiba yung asta ni President Trump, he was still firm, he still drew the red line, but hindi na niya ina-Alaska ang Pangulo ng North Korea. You expect na everyone beneath him toes the line. Eh sa atin, nakita nyo naman po, kumakamay, lumapit ang Pangulo. Was that APEC or ASEAN, di ba? Oh, just so that ma-communicate, may dispute tayo pero neighbors tayo. Di ba? Para ma-dispute, walang personalan to. For whatever purpose, I admired President Marcos for going near the Chinese president. And then may general ka, ganito nangyayari, tapos hindi kayang sabihin ng Senado, mali. So the gentleman from Pampanga expects the Senate to say na mali ang Chinese ambassador sa pakikisagutan kay Senator Risa sa kanya, pero wala tayong wherewithal, wala tayong pakialam, sabihin sa isang general, boss, mali ka naman kasi. Oh. So, hindi pwedeng pag senador, meron tayong immunity, mas mataas tayo sa iba, pag tayo tinira, rest back agad ng Senate. Pero kapag ka-general, tama naman yung 99% niyang ginawa, kaya yung 1%, sabihin na lang natin, official din yon. Simple lang po tanong ko Is it in the performance of his official duty? Ang bigat po niyan kung sasabihin natin yes. It will ripple not only through our military, but it will ripple in time. It's being watched by students who will be our future diplomats, Mr. President. So I cannot stand here and accept na yung mali pwedeng maging tama. Again, Mr. President, if it is rhetoric, president to president, we're uncomfortable with it, but it's part of the negotiating. So President Trump does that a lot. But once na tumigil siya, once na kamayan na, tigil na rin lahat nung nasa ilalim niya. Hindi naman pwede ang sasabihin natin dito, ang mali ang presidente. Kasi siya, hindi niya binabastos ang Chinese president. So ang general ang tama, ang mali presidente. You cannot reconcile that. No, it defies logic, Mr. President. What the president does, the executive follows. Tayo sa legislative, pwede tayong mag-comment. Pwede tayong mag-resolution katulad para kung ano ang tama at mali. That's why, Mr. President, I want to know, sino-sinong official ba to? Sa Senate, sa House, sa interest nila. Kasi yung DND, medyo klaro yun. Nakita ko yung mga statements, etc. And yung DND, mismong si SND ang nagsasalita. So in behalf of the President yon. So kung gustong i-correct ng Presidente yon, i-correct niya. Hindi naman spokesman ng Presidente ang nakikipagdebate doon Hindi naman spokesman ng DND. At sagutin man nila, sinabi na ni DND, yun din ang stand niya eto po, hindi. At yung DND po, despite my agreement or disagreement with the Secretary of National Defense, I haven't seen anyone in the DND come out with caricatures of generals of the opposing side or of the president of the other side. Our generals are officers and gentlemen. Is it too much to ask that yung pagiging officer and gentleman sa AFP, PNP, BJMP ay ganun din sa Coast Guard natin? Is it too much to ask, a gentleman from Pampanga? Masyado bang malaking ask yon na, boss, paglaban mo Pilipinas pero wag tayong bastusan?
Well, because you find because the gentleman from Taguig finds it unacceptable, Mr. President, and therefore that is his position. We do not find that unacceptable, Mr. President, under the circumstances, particularly because China, for the longest time, has been aggressively, illegally encroaching on what is ours. So if these statements are taken in isolation, perhaps I might be able to understand where the good gentleman is coming from, but it's not taken in isolation. It's not just Commodore Tariela's statement. It is, and the remarks of the Chinese embassy towards and reaction to his statement. It's also what the Chinese embassy has attacked the senators, congressmen, Mr. President. And if I may add again, this is not just an issue of Commodore Tariela. Let's not minimize the issue. We beg to disagree, and with all due respect, putting the issue simply as Commodore Tariela and his actions is minimizing the issue. And somehow, who benefits from minimizing this issue? China, Mr. President. The good senator may not be his intention, but Mr. President, from this point, from this perspective, from this representation's perspective, minimizing the issue, disregarding or taking it in isolation, and isolating Tariela's actions from the insults and the unparliamentary language of the embassy, threatening our men in uniform, Mr. President. Parang biglang hindi na pinag-uusapan lahat ng mga pangiinsulto, pananakot ng China dahil andito tayo naipit sa pagdepensa ni Commodore Tariela at kanyang mga kilos. I hope the good senator gets a broader or looks at it in a broader perspective, Mr. President.
Mr. President, sino ho nagmi-minimize? Siya po ang nagmamadali. Ayaw niya mag-hearing. Kung magkakaroon ho ng hearing, lahat ho ng issues, yung sinabi ng DND, yung ginagawa po sa Ayungin or sa BP Sierra Madre, yung pong ginawa po sa Scarborough Shoal, Aquino administration, Duterte administration, Marcos administration, yung pong hinanakit ng ating mga Coast Guard sa nangyayari sa kanilang araw-araw, sa mga nasa Pag-asa Island po, sa kakulangan po ng pondo. Lahat po yun madidiscuss natin. Paulit-ulit po ang gentleman from Pampanga na parang ako may kasalanan na pinag-uusapan po si Senator Tariela, tinamad po sila na ilagay ang mga pangalan ng mga opisyal na sinasabi nila sa resolusyon. Kaya malinaw naman ang tanong ko, sino-sino tong mga opisyal? Ang alam ko lang si Commodore Tariela. Tapos sasabihan niya ako, I'm minimizing. Tapos babasahan niya ako ng paano mga taga-DND, paano para bang hindi ko sila kinakampihan. Bulok na yung style na yan eh. Yan yung style na pro-China, anti-China, pro-Philippines, anti-Philippines, no? Paulit-ulit na tayo dito, magkakampi tayo pagdating sa territory ng ating bansa. Magkakampi tayo pagdating sa sovereign rights ng ating bansa. May I ask this question? When the military decided to pave the way, to build a runway sa Pag-asa Island, was there any objection by any department in our country at that time?
Well, Mr. President, with all due respect, Mr. President, I think we have exhausted.
Mr. President,
this
do we
debate.
have closure here?
No, Mr. President, but I
Mr.
no
President,
longer would like to.
No, on one hand, Mr. President,
respond
sabi niya,
to further
minimize ko.
questions, Mr.
Nung
President.
nagtatanong naman ako ng ibang opisyal, ayaw naman sagutin. Sino
Mr.
nagmi-minimize?
President, I have the floor.
The
I have the
question-
floor. Mr. President, point of order. I have the floor, and I would like to manifest that we believe this has been exhausted. For 2 weeks, Mr. President, we have debated this, and I think we have ventilated the issue enough, and it is time for a vote, Mr. President. I will no longer yield to questions, Mr. President.
Mr. President,
Majority Leader.
Mr. President, before that, can I just reiterate my question?
Go ahead.
Kung hindi niya sasagutin, imamanifest ko lang yung sagot sa sarili kong tanong. Ang tanong ko po sa kanya, nung sinabi ng military, ganyan na nangyayari sa West Philippine Sea, lagyan na natin ng runway, ayusin na natin ang Pag-asa. Meron ba pong mga opisyalis ng kahit anong departamento sa ating bansa na registered a negative vote and advised the military not to do it? Oh, if the good senator doesn't want to answer that, I will answer it. Mga taga-DFA. Ang sabi ng mga taga-DFA, during the time, this was the time of President Aquino, it will weaken our case. Because precisely, the rocks, the features that are being reclaimed, etc., malakas ang kaso natin. Nasunod po yung military at tingin ko tama naman. But none of us told yung mga taga-DFA na pro-China kayo for having a different opinion. Di ba? None of us. Why? Kasi iba trabaho ng DFA sa DND. Iba trabaho ng DND sa Coast Guard. So, Mr. President, dapat burahin na natin yung nagdi-discuss tayo ng maayos. Napikon ka sa statement ng iba, re-rest back ang senador. Buti nga, sinasagot kayo eh. Mas malaking insulto kung hindi kayo sinagot eh. Sinagot kayo, di magsagutan kayo, pero gusto nyo, buong Senado ang re-rest back nyo. Ako, kung may kadebate akong embassy, kami lang yun. Kung kailangan ko tulong ni Brother Robin or ni Senator Marcoleta, kakalabitin ko, tulungan. Pero hindi ako magfa-file ng resolution sa Senado para tulungan nyo kami, bugbog kami sa China. Tapos pagka hindi ka pumirma, pro-China ka. China lang ang lumalaki dito.